Yesterday, May 16th, which was a Thursday, was a very bad day for us and for me as the mob restarted their stalking of me when I'm in the backyard. I had about 3 or 4 days there apiece again. And I went ahead to my friends in blue and told them and said, hey, I'm very happy that I got no stockings today. I was in my backyard, and voila, that started up after I made my cell phone call. And so it leads me to speculate that or surmise that they have a way of getting hold of my text, because there was a text message and a phone call, I think. So I'm not free here, and expect better from my government on this. But anyway, my wife got our car damaged. It was damaged today as she went to a prayer group there at her church, and came back and saw the damage done to the car, and so this is a video. Then it was followed by the four stockings I got as I was in my backyard today, and so it was a bad day. The mob restarted the stockings again, and I'm very dismayed by that and disappointed that the courts can't do better than this, because I do believe that my allegations are being reviewed by a grand jury, but this grand jury doesn't seem like it has any kind of power, or maybe it just doesn't really is different. Here we go. This is my wife telling me where her car, or our car, again, allegedly got wrecked, the front right side, and here we go.
I believe I was parked right down next to the driveway.
You were parked
I don't know if I was
right here, right?
I don't know if I was here or back farther. James can tell you. He came over from the office and saw me.
Well, now you tell me this, so I'm doing this for any insurance stuff, okay? So
And this
I
is
don't
where I
wanna
called
pay
him.
for
He
this.
came over from the office when he knew that there had been something. I called him, let him know, and he walked right over.
Okay, I'll keep the engine on, but I'm gonna just. Is this about right? Is this approximation pretty close?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. So, I don't know, there's a car there parked in the driveway, and it says she was parked here, and it's possible that, I think she probably must have been parked closer. It's possible that it kind of damaged right there. Probably had to back into it. Oh yeah, there is a line right there. Maybe something did bump into it. Let me go up here. Now, right here, there's some silver or gray paint on the edge of the bumper, which leads me to speculate maybe that side of the car of this Yukon backed into our car. They didn't leave a note if it was indeed them, but I have no way of really knowing for sure. But evidence does seem to suggest that. Yeah, it just sort of popped out the right front quarter panel. You know what?
What?
There is like kind of like marks on the like a slow strike on the car.
What do you mean a slow strike?
Well, if it was any harder, it would actually break the bumper or crack it. But there's like rubbing marks or streaks on the bumper,
I saw that.
indicating that somebody backed into it, but not all of that hard, you know. Okay. Next is the stockings. And stockings are not in order, but they all happen on the same day of. Let me run this one again. Did I turn the sound up? Typical stalking again when I'm in my backyard. And I didn't have it for like 3 or 4 days. All of a sudden it starts up again. I get these laws where there's no stalking, and after I called them up, my friends in blue, congratulating, or telling them how happy I am that I wasn't getting stalked anymore in the backyard. About 4 days later, actually, I called them today, and just right after that, the stalking started. So it leads me to assume that these people have a way with electronics, and they eavesdrop on my cell phone conversations and on my house too. So I've proven that before with my. I used to have a microwave or high frequency detector in my house, and anyway, here goes the next stalking. There we go. Sounds like from the same car. My backyard's under surveillance, by the way. That's the only way they could horn me when I'm back there. And that's me pointing the direction that the stalking came from Sunfield Avenue, just like the one prior. And here's the next stalking. There we go. Yeah, well, we can run that one again. My wife was talking to me at the time, and you know. You kind of hear these. Sometimes you hear these horns echo because they're pretty loud. This camera phone doesn't really show that too much, but you hear the echo says a lot. And here I am mowing, in the backyard, and get a load of that. That's I laugh about it, but it's like this is too much. That's all I can really do sometimes, to keep my sanity. It's just to laugh some of the stuff off I can, but I'm not going to laugh off the car damage. That's pretty loud, and it's one of those kind of like funny horns, I call them, just like my next door neighbor in the corner there uses on me, and so there we have it. And this all happened today. All of these 4 segments of videos today occurred today, and this is the way it is. This is typical life here for me. And I also get this in the front yard. So imagine that. And in fact, I did get some today as I go out to my porch. From the back into the back door. I got a horn from Whitewood, my street there, and so like I said, they have a real electronic eavesdropping system. They use passive radar and passive cavity resonator systems here. I know a lot about that stuff because my brother worked on it. In fact, when he worked for the Navy there at Ridgecrest, California, he worked for the Navy Department building what's it called? They use it for aircraft. Anyway, spotted if the enemy aircraft is coming or going away using a Doppler effect. Anyway, you know, so that's it. So I asked the courts or the law enforcement to please stop this crap that goes on. It's stalking and it's against my rights. And I think a number of people, no doubt a number of people, are involved in this. So this is kind of like not kind of, but this is a conspiracy, and it falls under Title 18, Section 241 of the U.S. Constitution. And I'm not going to read it word for word right now. You can do that. It's Title 18, Section 241 and 242. Oh, wait a minute, 241, 251, and 252. And those have to do with, they call the color of law, those last two. But this one has to do with conspiracy, Section 241. And I can't say anything's really been done about it. I think the courts are kind of weak and mellow about it. And I hope that it's in the federal court, but I doubt it. The way it's being mishandled, I think it's probably more or less in the state court or the county. And boy, God help me if it's in the county court. And so, goodbye.